Hello tribe, welcome back. So I know I haven't been doing many picker cards lately, but today I had time and I had an urge to do the behind the scenes video. I know some of you liked it from the previous videos and I decided to bring it back. So if that's something that you want to see again, please give it a like. I don't ask for this very often. And let's go. Pile number 1 is the textured tarot right here. Pile number 2 is the gold leaf tarot. Pile number 3 is the steampunk tarot. Choose using your intuition and I will see you in timestamps. Hello group number 1. So let's see what we have for you. What is happening behind the scenes, what you don't see coming your way. Whoever has picked the textured tarot. And I'm going to take reversals for this reading. I don't often do so unless I am drawn to. What is going on? What is happening behind the scenes? I'm gonna pull more cards from different decks. One card I want is from the Animal Tarot. We have the Nine of Winter, which is the Nine of Swords, and I want the Steampunk Keeper deck. Let's move this up a little bit. That's better. Okay, what is happening that you don't see? Yes, okay, that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. Okay, another work occupation card is here. So let's go. I'm seeing a situation where someone is very focused on kind of like very deep questions that they ask in themselves. They want to know the ins and outs of themselves, of people, of situations. They're always diving deep to the point where what you don't see happening behind the scenes, to the point that can create a disturbance of a regular life. A lot of times I'm that person who likes to dive deep, analyze, but in this situation someone is taking it overboard. And your cards are saying that it's good to go for soul searching, but remember to come back to life and to truly apply those insights that you have gained from spending some time on your own, maybe closing the door and just kind of being in this introverted space. Make sure that you go out there to the world and apply what you have learned or insights that you have in your everyday life. We're seeing a situation here where someone is struggling quite a lot because they overanalyze situations, or they spend way too much time in a hermit mode. Meaning, they may close off from connections, from people. They want to be on their own. In the middle, I don't know why I'm seeing this. I'm seeing someone who went to a concert and they want to leave the concert in the middle of it because they didn't give themselves the chance to truly enjoy the melodies, enjoy the energy of the people, enjoy themselves, let go. What's happening behind the scenes is that you are being asked, or you're already being shown in some way, to learn how to let go and learn how to live a more kind of like free-spirited life here. What's funny here that I'm seeing that you like to be quite free-spirited, but there is a part of yourself that doesn't allow you to do so. And I think maybe pile number 1 tends to be a perfectionist, or tends to be scared maybe of the world sometimes because of a past or something that has happened in childhood. Your cards right now are indicating you to get out there, to look for more opportunities. Don't think of work as something that has to be very hard, very difficult. Only if I work hard, I can get my money. Only if I work this amount of hours a week, I can be financially stable. There is something to do here with your mindset that is changing throughout time. There is some sort of fear that you have in your subconscious right here that might be kind of holding you back from living your life in a, I don't want to say it fully, but in a much more vibrant way, if that makes sense. Now is then the time for you to isolate yourself. Now is the time for you to stop dwelling on something that is making you feel heavy, or if you feel like, diving too deep into certain topics is weighting you down, take a break from that. Go out to the world. Leave the indoors. Go outdoors. Right now is a time when people are being asked to go outdoors and to challenge themselves a little bit. If a comfortable space for you, I'm getting Cancer energy here, a comfortable space for you is in your home, and if you've noticed that you spend way much time there, you're not experiencing life as you would want to, try getting out more. You don't have to overwhelm yourself with everything all at once. Get out one more day a week than you normally do. Either socializing, either, I don't know, some sort of event that you would like to be a part of, even though it scares you. What's happening behind the scenes is your cards are saying we're not living in a bubble anymore. We shouldn't be there. We need to get out there and claim what we want to claim. So once we do that, let's see what happens next. Some of you have been probably noticing that you're feeling a little bit more stressed or anxious about simple situations than you used to feel before. Say, for example, before it was completely okay for you to go grocery shopping. Maybe even it made you feel happy. Now, maybe it's causing you more stress and anxiety. It means here someone is staying in a certain environment, certain position, certain routine that has in some way paralyzed them. And we are getting out of this, okay? Okay, so once we do that, what happens next? Once we do that, what happens next? Group number 1. You're making connections with people. Could be with one particular person, maybe a new friendship, new romantic situation here. And you're much more forgiven when it comes to the shadow parts of self and the others. You're much more forgiven about that. I feel like there are parts of you that you truly don't like, and we all have that. But you tend to judge yourself a little bit too much. And therefore, it's very natural for someone not to want to try new things, or not to want to talk to new people, or socialize, or put yourself out there, because we kind of keeping ourselves in this kind of like mental prison. And in this case, once you do get out there, you're able to see how much you learn with this owl over here during that time of soul searching. See how that shadow aspect of yours integrates into the world. And we all have the shadow part, right? Not to say that I'm saying here that you have some sort of difficulties that are not normal. No, this is completely fine here. What's important to do is to bring that shadow with ourselves to the light and see how we can navigate it then. You're being patient with yourself during this journey. Some of the memories from the past may come to the surface. You may feel a little bit more nostalgic. Oh my God, I used to do that. I didn't do that anymore. Oh my God, I want to go there now. Once you break through the surface, I'm seeing literally someone like jumping out of the water, from the depths of the water to the surface, and they look around and they go, oh my God, there is so much here. Once you break through the surface, it feels like it's going to become much easier for you to live in a more vibrant way. Yeah, be very curious about the world. You're like, what's out there? I want to learn about this. I want to learn about that. So in this next chapter of yours, what you are drawn to is learning, expanding your knowledge, learning from people, signing up for a seminar, going for a course. You're becoming very curious. Where before I'm seeing someone who has their doors closed, the light is very gloomy in the room, and you don't really want anything to change, even the temperature in the room. That's just metaphorical, right? where once they break through that surface, they look around what else is out there, they go, oh my God, I can't believe I spent so much time being in that spot. There's so much that I can experience. Any advice for you right now, apart from what I already said? Any advice for you right now, apart from what I have already said? Right now, what's a good point for you to start is to start nurturing yourself, especially something to do with your body here, the way maybe what you eat or how much you exercise, so that you're gonna feel much better in your own skin. And focus on connections to people. Family is important here. I don't know in which way for all of you, but focus on relationships or on family matters or both, okay? Connections. Make new connections or water existing ones. And you'll go from there. You'll see how some of your fears or anxieties will not be as intense anymore. So have fun. I hope this made sense. And thank you for being here. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, pile number 2, let's see what is happening behind the scenes. Whoever has chosen the Gold Leaf Tarot, let's give it a good shuffle. And let's go. If you like these readings, please let me know either in the comments or by liking the video. Don't ask this very often. It would help me tremendously. Let's see what is happening. Ooh, hidden. The Moon card to start with tells me that this is a mysterious reading. Justice, Empress. For pile number 2, I'm also going to be taking any reversals that pop up. I don't often do that. I feel like I want Chariot over here. These cards right here. Let's keep on going. The Fool. Eight of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. What you don't see happening behind the scenes is that this is gonna be talking about something that you've been a little bit anxious or stressed about, and it's very similar to pile number 1 in that sense, but the reading is completely different. Let me pull a couple of more cards before I'm gonna tell you what is up here. What is happening behind the scenes for you? Bear with me. Don't feel like it's ready yet. Now it is. We have unexpected reward, which I'll put right next to the Ace of Pentacles because it's very similar energy. We have stress and fear. Okay. What's happening behind the scenes? What you don't see coming your way. Some of you will hate what I'm going to say, but what's happening is right now, a lot of universal balance is that it's taken place. Some people like to call it karma. Overall energetic balancing. And I think at this point of your life, maybe some of you are thinking, oh my God, I need to go there, I need to do this, I need to walk that direction, change my route, move the house, or but in reality, what your cards are saying, what's happening behind the scenes, it's not time yet for something to take place. It's not the time yet for drastic changes. It's not the time yet for a complete 180 shift in your life. See, in energy, what I'm seeing energetically here, there is something, as if imagine there's something happening, you feel the energy behind you, and everything is kind of being put in places, calculated by the spirit, source, God, whatever you want to believe in. And right now you're in this state in life where you're being asked to take it easy. You're being asked to focus on reducing your stress or fear levels by maybe applying some sort of routine that is much more zen to you. What is waiting for you, what you don't see coming your way, is an opportunity that you will fight for and you will invest your time and energy into. Now is almost like a resting time for you. Preparation for something big that will require your energy and time. Therefore, take this moment in your life to take care of yourself, to rest. Some of you maybe want to sleep a little bit more than the previous month or so, or maybe you feel a little bit more tired, you don't understand why. It's not maybe that time of your cycle where you should feel this way if you are female watching this. It's not tied into the moon. You just overall feeling that you want to care for yourself more, rest a bit more, take care of your skin, take care of your home, create a safe environment where you're gathering more energy for yourself. And this, if you're doing this already, this is subconscious, your higher self is telling you already, kind of hinting at you that you need that energy. You need to have a good reserve of energy. Because what's coming next here is, it seems like you guys are saying, okay, I don't need to rush that much. I don't have to take any risks right now. All I have to do is to figure out what I need to do less of in order for me to have more comfort in my life. And right about that time, there's going to be a very good opportunity for you to make more money. Either you're getting more clients, a better job. Some of you, you're going for an interview here, or researching. If you, for example, want a job in a different state, different country, you're fighting for that. But it's not there just yet. See? It's incoming. And that will require your resources. So make sure that you are right now gathering those resources, because when the time comes, you're being asked to grab that opportunity. And whatever this opportunity is, it's somehow going to be impacting your finances here. So maybe studies, maybe you're accepted to college, to university. Again, as I said, a new job, more clients, new business opportunity. You are getting rewarded for your efforts here. So part number 2 is being asked to listen to your body, give it more rest if you can. Nourish your skin, nourish yourself, nourish your body, your health. Take care of yourself. Take it easy. If you want to sleep, sleep more. If you can, go to sleep a bit earlier and gather those resources. Make sure that you are getting fueled up. Okay, what happens next then? Once this opportunity arrives for you and you are ready to strike, what's going on then? Yeah, the Page of Wands. Yes, that is you. You're like, what is out there, world? You are inspired here and you are very curious. This is a very uplifting energy. The Page of Wands is a fiery energy. Oh my God, what is out there? What can this thing bring to me? I want to explore. I'm ready to explore this opportunity. You're making some sort of contract here. You're creating a contract, signing a contract. There is something contractual happening here that you're very calm about. Even though you might be busy, but you're very calm about it. You're not stressed, you're not rushing, you're just at peace with what is going on in your life. Yeah, Ten of Cups is here. The Hanged Man, you're not overthinking. And when you're not overthinking, great ideas come your way, because those act like downloads for you. And we're getting out of this some sort of a period of time when we felt lack. that cause stress, maybe financial lack, a sense of security and safety. You are lacking that. It could be in relationship or in work. For a lot of you, it's to do with work, but it could be a potential opportunity here for you to bond with someone with whom you're going to create a very long-lasting partnership, which you're going to be very happy about. But there is something about this partnership or opportunity that is kind of like different. It's not what is written in a book. If society may view it differently than you do, it's kind of out of a box here. So whatever is happening that is helping you to fill that lack, it somehow is different. It's not what people are used to, or it's not what maybe even you thought it was going to be. In romantic sense, it would be meeting a partner who's completely not your type. But you have such a strong connection that you don't really care. You are bonding over much deeper things than the looks. And you go, oh my God, I never thought this is going to be a thing. I never thought I'm going to choose someone like that. Because my whole life, I had a type. Now, in the work situation, it would be someone kind of doing something out of character. Would it be in a meeting? But in a good way, out of character. In a meeting, voicing your opinion very assertively. Say if you were a shy person and you go, oh my God, I surprised myself. Being very assertive in a job interview to the point where the energy that you bring, it feels for the person who interviews you, you interview them back in some sense, because you also want to know what kind of environment you're going to be signing up for and what kind of role you're going to play in that job and what they have to offer, right? So there is something here that is out of character, or not something that you've planned to happen, or I'm just gonna use fashion as an example. You always dressed one way and you suddenly change your style. And you go, oh my God, look what I just found, what I have discovered. I thought that, for example, I'm gonna make money in this job, but I've taken this new opportunity, or I looked somewhere else, or looked maybe for some of you who thinking of changing completely your job to something different. I signed up for the course and I'm doing something completely different. Say you were an accountant, now you're a masseuse, and you go, all my worries are far behind me now. I'm happy doing what I love, or I'm happy in this chapter, in this new chapter that brings me financial resources, and I'm not feeling as alone, as meh, and left out. Does that make sense? I tried to sum up this reading in a way that would make sense to people, both groups, romantic sense as well as work situations. So I truly hope this has clarified what I was trying to say, and I was able to portray this message to you. But overall, this is a very interesting kind of shift in your life that takes place. You will surprise yourself. You will be surprised about the opportunity or a person. Okay? So once you go out there into the world, once you gathered your resources, your energy, make sure that you're not only looking towards the roads that are familiar to you. Make sure you also are keen on exploring the new ones. Okay? If you need more content, find me on Patreon. If you like this video, either comment or give me a like. I don't ask for this very often, but that would be helpful. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, pile number 3, let's see what's happening behind the scenes, what you don't see. Oof, first card. I'm gonna be taking reversals for this reading. I don't often do this, but it feels right today. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the 2 of Cups reversed. Six of Pents, Ten of Cups. Okay. Two of Pentacles reversed, the Moon upright, Eight of Pentacles upright, the Magician upright. Okay, let's pull from the Steampunk Kipper and we'll start talking. What's happening behind the scenes? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We have the older woman. It's gonna be quite a specific reading. It's okay if it's not for all of you, okay? We have a main man. Gonna be talking about relationship here. We have theft. And I just want to clarify one thing here. We have Page of Swords reversed. I'll put it right on top. Okay, let me adjust you slightly. And let's go. Now, as I said before, this reading is not for everyone. You will know if this is yours. What's happening behind the scenes is that you are getting what you don't see coming your way. You are getting disconnected from one particular relationship, one particular person. And this feels like that relationship or that person. I don't know if you met them just yet or not. But it feels like it wasn't very, the foundation wasn't very solid. Maybe it was beginning stages of relationship. Maybe that relationship was, no, it wasn't longer than, I would say, a year. And at some point of that relationship, you realize in that you start doubting it. You don't feel in your stomach, in your gut, that you're a match. And suddenly you start getting this feeling, what else is out there? Maybe we are not compatible with this person. Some of you may still want to hold on to this person because you are attached to them, or because you maybe were single for a while and now you have someone, you don't want to let them go, even though you see very clearly that you two are very different people. Not to say that it is not possible to have a successful relationship when you're very different, but this feels very kind of cold to me, where our differences make us fall apart, if that makes sense. What happens next is I'm seeing someone putting a lot of their effort and focus into work. I want to focus on my finances. I want to work. I want to figure out what I need to do in my career, in my studies. I want to get my coin. And during that time, there will be a situation where you will meet a person who is going to be a better match for you. It's going to be during that time of busyness, it feels like, for someone, or someone is trying to maybe figure out what to do with some loans. Maybe they want to pay it back. Maybe they're going to get a new loan to pay off an old loan. They're looking at percentages, what is better. Someone's focus is very much on finances and how they can stand firmly on the ground by themselves. And it's not that they're doing it for someone else. They just have this urge to have more, because I deserve more. And I should look at some maybe of the financial holes that I didn't acknowledge before. And during that time, it feels like a person crosses a path with you. And it's interesting. I want to get to know the situation more. Okay, the first card that fell out is the King of Pentacles. This is your potential partner, long-lasting partner. I call this a keeper card, a keeper husband. This is the husband archetype. Now, if you're a male watching, if you're asking about, if you're into females, you meeting a potential wife here. So, how are you crossing paths with this person? We're seeing an end of a relationship. that was kind of like questionable at the beginning, and that relationship ends, and after some time a new one begins. But once the new one begins, it's gonna be most likely the one that you will end up being with for a really, really long time. Let's clarify the Tower here. Yeah, this is gonna get you off guard here. This is gonna be completely unexpected. And for some of you, you know why? We have the King of Wands here. Because some of you will be still thinking maybe you should come back to that old relationship, or that person is still reaching out from time to time. And you may be a little bit like in between in this situation. I'm not saying that there is an overlap. Whilst you're busy, there is still someone out there who is a potential suitor. And when this person comes into your life, they're gonna come with a bang. This feels like someone who you wanted for a long time. And what's gonna create this super strong bond between you two is either a similar lifestyle that you want to have, or you already have, or hobbies or something like that, where you two are really good team and you enjoy the way you spend time together. It's not only, oh, I love spending time with them, doesn't matter what I do, even if I'm watching Netflix. It's more than that. It feels like, say for example, you both want to live off grid, right? You have a specific goal in mind, and this other person has the same or similar goal to you, and then you join forces and you live life that you both wanted to live, but maybe you didn't have enough resources by that time, or it wasn't the right time for you. Does that make sense? So there is something very strong that bonds you two together to that person, and you won't be able to mistake this person for anyone else. The previous connections feel very light to me comparing to this connection that you will have with this person. Some of you will want to travel the world with them. Some of you will want to live off grid with them. Some of you will have a mutual hobby. I'm seeing tennis. You want to improve together. And you both have this personality trait where you're trying to improve as people, individually, but also together. And that makes you a really strong team. Anything else? And suddenly, because I heard drum roll, and suddenly, don't be afraid, that's not what I'm gonna say. And suddenly, through this connection right here, you're able to heal parts of your heart that you didn't even know needed healing. And you're very patient with yourself. Teamwork in this relationship and patience with one another heals not only your heart, but this person's mind in some way. You might be more logical, they may be more intuitive, and they're more like, they make decisions based more on their head, their mind. And I feel like for you, the reparation of the heart starts, and for them, a calmness of mind, where before maybe it was a bit more chaotic. I hope this made sense, pile number 3. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. And if you like this video, interact with it in some way, any way that you'd like to. And thank you for spending some time with me here today. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.